If you think performance art is a modern concept, think again. Picture this. 4th century BCE Athens, a ragged beggar living in a giant clay jar, sharing space with stray dogs, flipping off passers-by. Yes, the middle finger gesture is older than you think. It was already used in ancient Greece to insult or threaten others. That man was Diogenes, the same one who told Alexander the Great to step aside because he was blocking the sun. The most famous cynic, a contemporary of Socrates and Plato. Diogenes had a gift for exposing hypocrisy with sharp wit. Unsurprisingly, he was widely disliked. He was nicknamed the Dog, and in fact the word cynic comes from the Greek word for dog. Yet some Athenians found him amusing. When his clay jar was smashed by vandals, they gave him a new one. Plato called him a Socrates gone mad. But in Diogenes' eyes, it was the Athenians, obsessed with wealth, power, and social conventions, who were truly mad. He was the only sane one. When asked why he roamed the streets with a lantern in broad daylight, he replied, "I'm looking for an honest man." Diogenes lived by his own rules, indifferent to society's expectations. He would beg from statues, to practice being rejected. Born in Sinope to a family of coin minters, he was exiled for allegedly defacing currency, a stain on his past that people used to shame him. He embraced it, saying, "If I hadn't been exiled, I wouldn't have become a philosopher." His life took a wild turn when he was captured by pirates and sold into slavery. Asked what skills he had, he replied, "I govern men." Pointing at a Corinthian named Xeniades, he said, "Sell me to that man, he needs a master type." Xeniades brought him to Corinth, and made him a household tutor and steward, where he lived out his days with respect and dignity. For Diogenes, philosophy wasn't just words, it was a way of life. To know him was to understand his philosophy. He cared nothing for public opinion. Cynics believe people should choose when and how they die. Diogenes became the first to do so. He is said to have wrapped himself in his cloak, held his breath, and passed away at age 90, the same day Alexander the Great died in Babylon. Corinth honored him with a monument topped by a marble dog. Sinope erected a bronze statue with an inscription, "Time may wear down bronze, but your glory, Diogenes, shall never be destroyed." He once said, "I am a citizen of the world." To him, political rulers and social contracts meant little compared to natural rights. After all, when you owe the powerful, you lose the freedom to speak and act as you wish. He left behind dialogues, plays, and a work called The Republic, where he envisioned an anarchist utopia, a world where people lived in harmony with nature.